Hello, welcome back to Legend of Dragoon. I have done a bit of grinding, but not like a crazy amount, I guess. So Dart's at level 35, Rose is 28, Maru's 30. I've worked on here. You know, I haven't even used Miranda, so yeah, let me swap out Miranda for a little bit. I worked on Hashel and Rose's and Maru's additions a bit. So he's up to Summon 4 Gods. Maru's on Cat's Cradle. And then, you know, just generally grinding. Oh, you know what? Give me 1 second. Okay, we can go now. I had to unbind the speed up button because I was using that to grind through battles, but if I didn't untake it then, I was gonna keep on using it unintentionally. So good to have that addressed. I haven't explored beyond. I was just walking into the area that I came from and fighting a lot of these whales and things, so whatever happens from here, okay, I've been here, so that's a little unnecessary. I know, like, that I could have done maybe some more grinding, but generally I'm pretty happy with where I'm at right now. Oh, geez. It seemed to be like when we are just in Velweb, the other episode, that we are being told of a, series of battles that we may get to do, right? So I think there's gonna be enough content upcoming to figure out and have something to focus on. Plus, as is, I'm pretty sure I'm doing like pretty well level wise and don't have an excess to worry about. That said, I don't see any reason why I couldn't return to this location once I find my way out. So, you know, it kind of works out. But to find the way out, that indeed is the effort. What? Alright. We'll avoid that if we can. No, doesn't seem like that's a thing. It doesn't look like there's a right to go. So let's go left, I guess. Okay, we'll avoid that. Continue to go north. Oh, no, don't like that. Not a fan. Let's go this way. Okay, and that seems like a good area to transition to. Nice. Ooh, look at this, another grinding area. I didn't even know this one. So, I don't want to lose this position. Okay, now that goes out to the world map, and clearly I can come back here if I want to do more grinding, if I don't find another better spot. So sweet. All right, let's go. And then I brought Miranda into my party because I haven't used her in battle, so I haven't seen her full battle sprite. Oh gosh. Maybe this hot spring or natural spring isn't the way out of the place. Okay, so there we go. Here's Miranda. Yeah, so I have Dart's final edition now. And you know what's kind of convenient is I don't actually find it too bad to do. Kind of funny. It is incredibly strong. So that's been cutting through things pretty effectively already. Oh no. Brutal. This takes me further back than I wanted to be by and large. What a brutal section. Jeez. All right. Well, I kind of learned my way out. A lesser individual may reload their save, but no. I shall persist. Although, I won't lie, like a big map would be really useful just to see the scope of the place I'm trying to traverse. Ah, well, that's fine. Let's get out of here as best we can. Okay, so let's try left. Okay, that looks like a safe path up. Okay, that's been pretty safe so far. I definitely hear the craziness of something, but we will try and ignore it. Ooh, this looks good. Beauty. Look at that. I am a person, and I'm allowed out. So we'll drop a save here really quickly. We didn't even attack with Miranda. I just like, hey, look, that's her. Maybe I'll transform into a dragoon with her in a moment or something. I don't know. Ooh, Lara, let's do it. Spring Breath Town. Even if an adventurer is lucky enough to make it through the Death Frontier, nobody can proceed from here. Time was stopped for me 11,000 years ago to the spell of this choker. And this is the only way to see Ulara, the Spring Breath Town. But where is it? The only thing here is an endless desert. No, it's not. Ashel, I sense it. I sense people's feelings over there. We can fly over there with this. Are you afraid? I think you are. Maybe. We are standing by you. I know. Let's go. All right, yeah, let's grab this thing. Okay, whatever. Item. Use. Yeah, who needs some MP? No one? Okay. Well, then we're on our way. Ooh. Welcome to Alara, the Spring Breath town. I am the guard of the teleporting device, Karen. I'm a good friend of Rose's. Long time no see. Long time? Rose, you are starting to regain a sense of time, aren't you? No, not only that. You've recovered a lot of other things, too. Are you the person who stopped time for Rose? No, it was Charles Frama. She is the person we have to meet now. Charlie? Charles? Rose has been carrying the fate of the world all alone while shedding tears of blood. Can you go with Rose? Karen, stop it. I don't need to force them. I have already settled things with the Black Monster. The only thing left is that I have to complete this journey with my companions. If you understand that, I have nothing to say. Okay, cool. This is a pretty neat spot. Winding pathways, like you have to wonder why. It's been a while since the last time I saw a human other than Rose. It's been 11,000 and some years. All right, that's cool, man. I'm sorry that you've been that way. Granted, some people really care about isolation. I'm not one of those people. I don't really mind being by myself. It's kind of comfortable. Miyata, where is Charlie? You are wondering because she would normally be taking care of these babies, right? Charlie is preparing herself because, well, the things we didn't tell you about, right? Zeeg told you them, so it must be about the moon signet. Tell me what you know. The signet is the signet sphere. The signet sphere is a sealing device that was created to be the last barrier, just in case the moon child reached the moon that never sets. Even my mistake wasn't your plan. You are really scary people. Even more scary than Zeeg, he is trying to destroy the signet sphere, using the divine moon object. Wait a minute. You made the signet sphere just because you were afraid of the birth of the god of destruction. And why did you make tools that can destroy the signet? Ask Charlie. It was decided between the siblings. I will. Alright, so Charlie Frama, obviously Melbu Frama's sister, sibling, something. Okay, yeah. I would like to tell you something. Okay, random guy. It wasn't only Winglies that wanted the Dragon campaign. However, it is true that Winglies and humans drove themselves to war. If you have time, let me tell you a story about the two Winglies who were the leaders. Oh, I hope this is a cutscene. Seems like won't be. The first is Melbu Frama. He was the leader of the Winglies during the Dragon campaign. He was also the younger brother of Charlie. Being the leader of the Winglies meant being the ruler of the world. He professed that only Winglies had the right to live, and he ruled over other species physically and mentally. As a result, the grievances of the other species accumulated, and the Dragon campaign began. The war ended when the royal capital, Cadessa, was annihilated, and at the same time, Melbu Frama was killed by the sword of the Dragoon Zeeg. The other man who led the Winglies was Faust. As the right hand of Melbu Frama, he was feared by other Winglies. He was also known as a wizard and a magician. His magic power was incredibly enormous. He could even create his own apparition, his double. The apparition had most of the capabilities of Faust himself. However, Melbu felt uneasy over the existence of the apparition, so he created something. What Faust did was by professing an intention towards disloyalty. It is natural that he didn't like it. It was called the Vanishing Stone. With that item, it is said that you can make the apparition disappear, although I don't know if it is true or not. Let's get back to the story. Faust was the commander of the supermobile fort, Blandville, as well. Now, Blandville is at the bottom of the glacier, however, it is used to be floating in the sky in order to protect the 5 main cities that also floated in the sky. Faust manipulated Flanville and killed any other species. However, the insanity of Faust ended with the collapse of Flanville. It was shot down by a weapon invented by humans, the spear shooter. His beloved vehicle became his tomb. He should be satisfied with that. That is the end of my story. If you want to listen to it again, come back anytime. Okay, cool. So this is telling you, this is a minor spoiler, but I won't get to it in this playthrough, so I'll tell you about it now. Faust is an optional boss in this game, but he is one of those like locked behind a bunch of crap bosses, and basically, unless you get all of the Stardust pieces, you can't fight him. And I say that because this Vanishing Stone that was mentioned right here, it does exist, and the way to get it is to get all of the pieces of Stardust. Then you get the item, and then you can use it appropriately in the battle to actually fight him. Otherwise, you'll fight that apparition that was mentioned, and you'll never win. So I'm aware of this because I have like a love of secret bosses and stuff like that. So I always kind of try and poke around to see what's viable, what's not. But I'm not going to go and do all the collectathon for that. So just throwing it out there that it is a part of the game. Like optional super bosses, very specifically. It's kind of a fun thing. They used to be more common, and now not as much, but when you find them, it can be fun. Oh, Rosie, darling, I've been waiting for you. Oh my god, it's Grandma. I don't need your greetings. You know what I want to ask you. Oh, you are scary. Before that, can you introduce me to the son of dear Ziggy? This is Dart. Doesn't he just look like our Ziggy? But Rosie, honey, it's complicated. You have to fight with the son of someone who used to be your significant other. And furthermore, the enemy is the significant other. Do you want me to give you a knuckle sandwich? Yeah, punch a Grandma Rose to it, please. Sorry, honey. But I'm really concerned. So I'm intentionally making it happy and delightful so that you won't be depressed. Rosie's sweetheart. You've never changed. Charlie, if you know, please tell us. Where should we head to? Really? You have the same eyes as Ziggy. I know. I've been waiting for you in order to tell you everything. Now, what would you like me to tell you? Oh my god, yeah, tell me about my dad, I guess. You are concerned, aren't you? Why does he have to destroy the world? Sorry, but that is the one thing that I don't understand. He was unmistakably Zeke. Ziggy was the fiancé of Rosie. They crossed both swords and love. Just looking at them made me feel embarrassed. Stop right there. I want to talk alone with Zeke about our memories. I agree. Alright, tell me about this moon. It's the 108th fruit the divine tree dropped. It was conceived with the god of destruction that ends the world. That's why we separated into the soul and flesh and sealed them away. My baby brother Melbu sealed the soul, which was the source of the magic power in the crystal sphere, but when he fought with Ziggy, it was broken. Then the soul escaped from the crystal sphere and started to transmigrate into a human body. Since then, it has been called the Moonchild. What is left in the sky is the moon that never sets. When the Moonchild goes back, the moon that never sets, the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, will be born. So we needed our Rosie to take on an important task. Please understand her. Oh god, okay, tell me about this circle. Ziggy is trying to break the signet of the moon that never sets with the magic power of the divine moon object. That signet is the signet sphere. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about this. I have to apologize. I missed the Moonchild, Shauna. But you still have time. The signet of the moon that never sets is not broken yet. Where are the remaining signets? In the past. They were placed in 5 cities, but there are only 3 left. That's why they needed the same number of divine moon objects. What happened to the other 2? One was destroyed in the royal capital Cadessa during the Dragon campaign, and the other was lost when the divine dragon assaulted the Crystal Palace. Does this mean, without the divine moon objects, the signet sphere can be destroyed? The divine moon objects are just tools that conceal vast amounts of magic power, that's all. So in order to destroy the signet sphere, having the same amount of magic powers as divine moon objects is sufficient. My dad knew about this and made Lloyd collect them. It doesn't seem like him, and yet it's so indirect. Plus, something is strange. I wonder how Ziggy knew about the signet sphere. Not only that, he knew that Shauna is the Moonchild. Why make items to break the signet? That's right. If you were not planning to allow the Virage embryo to be born, you wouldn't need them. I didn't want to, but my baby brother Melbu insisted. That is not an explanation, Charlie. Oh, you're so uptight, but okay, I'll explain it to you. I told you that we sealed the soul of the Virage embryo in the crystal sphere, right? It is in order to draw lots of magical power and rule over other creatures. I wanted to make him stop being a dictator, because even though we have different appearances or capabilities, we are the same. We should be able to live together on good terms. That's why I created the signet sphere in order to weaken the magic power of the crystal sphere, Rose, without telling you that. The 5 signets that protect the moon that never sets restrain the magic power that flows from there. My operation was a big success, I thought. But Melbu found out about it and created the divine moon object. I guess he was prepared so that he could destroy the signets anytime he wanted to. I get it. Oh my god. Okay, so where are they? That's right. It's the most important information for you, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so. Because Ziggy is divine mood objects, and he can break the signets anytime. Listen carefully. The rest of the 3 signet spheres are located in the ancient cities. The names of the cities are the magical city Aglis, Law City Xanabatos, and Death City Mayfield. Those cities are still alive. It's surprising, isn't it? Of course, they were badly damaged during the war. How do we get there? Go to the Rouge. Then your way will be open. You said Rouge? It's my hometown. See, it is already open, isn't it? Well, it'll be night soon. Why don't you look around until tomorrow morning? Okay. Alright. Don't worry about me. Go walk in Ulara at night. Alright. Oh, Dot, darling, are you going outside? Everybody left a little while ago. All right, I guess I was standing here looking at a wall. Now, here's the thing. This is how introverted I am, right? If it was just me and they left, I would go, okay, well, I guess I'm just going to be by myself all night. Like, I wouldn't attempt to find anyone because they left without me. So, like, to me, it'd be, like, rude to try and inject myself into whatever they were doing. Now, our way is open. Sean, I'll be there soon. Yeah. Rose. You really forgive? Don't say anything. It's already in the past. Take your sword. You've become strong. Yeah, I'm like level 35. You can take care of yourself. Kill me. Why? The black monster is dead now. We only have a companion who is on the same road. I missed the time when you were chased by Fearbrand in the forest. Me too. And I didn't know anything back then. The world is so frail. The world is created so that it can perish at any time. The creator Soa can recreate one any time. But the people living there can accept it, believing it is fate, or struggle against it. I struggled in order to protect this world that was taken back by friends who gave up their lives. I told you, you are no longer alone, Rose. Dart. Let's go see everybody. This is just the beginning. Oh wait, what? That texture is added over top. So when I stand here, I have water in my face. Okay. Let's go to the left. Yeah, let's see what's going on over left department neighborhood. Hey, standing in the darkness of the night, you almost feel like you've lost your sense of existence. Have you had this kind of experience? I mean, yes, I live in Canada and I had to walk a dog. So, like, if it's beyond 4:30 right now, you are walking in darkness. You're picking up poop in darkness. Darkness. That is all that's happening. It's all that, you know. Wait, what? Oh, okay, that's fair. There are two magic elements sealed in Rose's choker. One is to open the signet of the city, and the other is immortality. Wow, Rose is like, I want that. Give me. Nice. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Hey guys, so we are leaving in the morning. Yes, we are. What are you doing here? We don't know what will happen in ancient city of Winglies. We need strong weapons. Kongal doesn't care about leader of creatures. Kongal goes with you to the end. For me, too. It is no longer the mere problem of the Moon Gem. I cannot ignore this crisis of the world. You didn't imagine we wouldn't go with you, did you? I didn't. Hurry up if you want to buy. Humans in Giganto, your time is limited. I want to buy everything. Alright. I'll stop. That's frustrating and silly. I guess I'll have to come back to this guy at a different point. Or not. I'll just buy all the stuff I might need for my other characters, and then I'm off. Hi, person. Oh my god. You have items? Oh my god. I can't believe it. Oh, wait. Alright, let's see here. I'm not gonna use these Sun Rhapsodies. Great. Does this contain magic? Too? It's not as well. It's Magic 2, the sequel. It wasn't as widely received. Didn't have very good theater distribution. You know how it goes. Sometimes that's all it takes to kill a project. I don't know why I'm excessively saving so much. I think it's just how it goes. Alright, how about over here? Oh wait, that's where I came from. Let's do this. Blah 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 blah. It's not true. The reason why I hate roses is because I see my mother in the roses. My mother never looked at me directly. It was as if she was hiding something from me. And she beat me up. I didn't know what was going on, and she was doing it to me. And I remember at least one thing. There were always roses on the shelf behind my mother. Why did your mother leave you? Sorry. Let's not talk about me anymore. It spoils our drinks. I don't think so. It is okay to be this way. Life is not always happy. Listening to your story reminds me of my past. About your runaway daughter, right? You are so sharp that it hurts. Yeah, you really need to be just formed like a tack to figure out what you're getting at here, Hashel. I hate being roundabout. Oh, you guys are here. When are we leaving? Hashel's been drinking too much since he heard we are going to Rouge. That's right, drink a little more and let's leave for Rouge at once. Of course, to save the world. Give me a drink too. May I join? I want to talk to you, Miranda. Same here. Oh my god, let's all just drink and talk. Shall we go? Alright. Have a few drinks. Let's oh god. No, I like I'm a wheat beer guy. Like, there's tons of beers that are out there. IPAs are popular, right? Okay, so there are two camps of Winglies. One was Charlie, one was Malibu. There we go. Spell of Eternity indeed creates an immortal body, but it also corrodes the heart. Okay. I don't like IPAs, though. Not really. Like, I'll drink ales. Ales are fine if they're cold. But, like, my favorite type of beer are wheat beers. Like a golden beer. A little bit of the sweetness from wheat. Hey, buddies! Karen was telling me about the teleporting device. It's not like back home. And when are we going? We already heard lots about it from Charlie, and we found out where we should go. You are coming too? Of course. Without me, the strongest of all, you cannot save the world. Besides, I learned a lot following Dart. Everybody's the same. Gigantos, humans, and Winglies. And I can't stand the destruction of a world where everybody lives. I think, for the first time, I agree with Maru. Is this the first time? Leave here tomorrow morning. By that time, I'll be prepared so I can send you on the way that goes to the home of the Gigantos from here. We can travel that far instantly. Then we might as well go directly to Rouge. Our power is becoming weaker day by day. That is our maximum power. I understand. Take a boat to Rouge. It should have been prepared in the Twin Castle a short while ago. Was there a dock in that castle? I asked King Zior and had him make one. I'm surprised that he listened to a Wingly. There are no humans or Winglies when it comes to the end of the world. You don't need to thank us. Now, it is not too much to say that the mission of the city is to send you off. Yes, and this is one way this city has been looking after the world. Let's go back to Charlie. She must have prepared the bedrooms for us. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like still trying to level some additions, so I'll do Rose and Maru for right now. But honestly, I find their health is so low that I really do prefer Kongal and Albert. So long term, that may be what I go with. Oh well. Okay, so now we're gonna go to Charlie. Not Charlie, we're gonna go to Karen. And Karen is going to use the magic of her people to send us back to the home of the Gigantos, which I believe we've been to, right? From the home of the Gigantos, I'm actually thinking I'm not going to go back to King Zior right away. I might go to Velweb and try and deal with those Dragoon towers. Charlie, what is this? Oh, naive boy, don't you understand? It's a send-off for great heroes. You shouldn't have. Don't be so shy. Rosie, honey, you've been doing really great. Since the soul of the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was released. Oh, jeez, it makes me want to do Deckard Cain. The god of destruction was released. I can't, that's not a good Deckard Cain. Sit a while and listen. Sit a while and listen. Nah, don't got it. It was released. You have saved the world. Let me see, at least 107 times. Really? After even being called a black monster? Stop it! The monster has died. Ziggy is serious, and he has everything to give birth to the god of destruction. Only dragoons can stop him. I wonder what creator Soa is thinking. Like destruction or regeneration. I wonder why it wants us to go through such a painful thingy. We will change fate. Everybody must survive. Okay. Now, go. Zeke won't wait for us. Right. Off to the home of Gigantos. Oh, well, that wasn't much of a teleportation. Oh, okay, different area. I thought, I thought it was different. I thought it was a place I already been to. I thought I'd been here. My bad. What am I talking about? Who knows? What am I even going on about? Huh? What? Home of Gigantos. It was linked to here. It's been a while. No, we've been here, haven't we? Karen and Gigantos were pals for a long time, of course. It was when there were still some Gigantos left. There were nice Winglies like Charlie. They weren't all brutal people, unlike the legend tells. We have to rewrite the book in the National Library. Yes, correct knowledge brings correct conduct. That's after this journey is ended. Let's go see King Zior. We have to head to Rouge on the Queen Fury. But really, we got to go to Velweb, so sorry. Really, anything you're attacking me is probably gonna regret it. We are quite strong at this point. Oh, I forgot to press the button.
Die. More and more.
Cool, yeah, 3,000 damage. Almost. We might be in a good position. Okay. Tiburoa. Oh yeah, like this. I gotta go through the Valley of Corrupted Gravity, don't I? Oh, gross. I hate it. No, it's okay. I hate this place so much. I haven't already had 17 million fights though, so maybe it's slightly better coming back? I don't know. I don't trust even that statement. Alright, I don't know, man. Yeah, that was bound to happen. Been a while since we've had this fight. Oh, I don't know why I keep on messing up Maru's thing.
Die. More and more.
And it's interesting too, because like, I kind of see where people are coming with with her speed. I've even had her go like twice in a row and stuff like that. But she deals, at least right now, such an insignificant amount of damage that it's like, it feels like she has to go twice. Not that there's some great underlying benefit for that. Like, look, I did the thing there. And even on this, like, very underleveled enemy now, she's only dealing like 300 damage. And now I get, like, her thing isn't, her edition isn't max. She doesn't have her final edition on right now, etc., etc. But it's still just like, I'd rather, like, if I'm gonna go, I'd rather go with somebody like Kongle and at least deal, like, however much damage, right? Nah, to each their own, though. Okay, great. Let's do... I was gonna do Blue Sea Dragon just to get them all, but let's do this, because this does all. Blue Sea Dragon does one.
Diamond dust.
Nice. I think it would genuinely be interesting to wrangle together a group of people, have them listen to the cutscenes and the little snippets, maybe even the original voice actors, and try and do impersonations, or a little bit of trickery is involved, but replace the audio files in the game with covers, and then do recordings over all the dialogue in game. That would take a lot of people because there's obviously a lot of characters, but I could see it being quite enjoyable. Ah, good enough. Now, I guess the truth be told, I don't really think there's a direct route to Veilweb from here. So I might just need to keep on going until I get back to that place. But I would like to go do those fights. I want to deal with the dragoons. I don't know if it's mandatory or not. I kind of get the sense that it's more optional. Okay, great. Now, I think King's Dior is to the south of here, right? So one more time that we run through the Barrens. Feels like it's happened fair number of times, but that's okay.
Die. More and more.
Nice.
Yes. Go.
Good enough. Good enough for rock and roll, folks. All right. Oh, let's go. Crack some knuckles here. Da, da, da. Oh no, another battle. Yeah, it might very well be that I get to King's Yor, I do some talking, and then that's the episode. We'll see based on this. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just, it is what it is. Let's go get you as a, Dragoon. And then we'll just do Diamond Dust here. I like the heals the Maru gets. I think like, Maru is one of those situations where like they mentioned Wingley's age differently than people, right? So it's one of those situations where like maybe her stated age is a certain number, but like her species age is different. It's like there was this joke in D&D that bartenders need to have like a big old book of species and how they age and when they're the legal age to drink. Because, you know, if a species, like, hypothetically, right, only lives to like 10 years, they may reach maturity at 6 months old, if that's the fantasy species. But even like elves or something, they can live thousands of years. And in elf culture, you're kind of considered a youth until you're like, what, 200 years old or something like that, depending on the setting. So, you know, the rate of maturation and the nature of species obviously have a lot to do with things. I would argue some humans never mature. What a shame. All right, we're back here. Never thought I'd be back, but here we are. Might as well heal, save, and I'll go talk to King's Yor. Cool. Let's go. Hey, buddy, let me go. Dart, I have been waiting for you. What is this? We are seeing you off. We received a messenger from Charlie. Her name was Karen. Ugh, such a Karen. Everything is ready for going to Rogue or Rouge. Moulin Rouge, we're going to the movies. The world must not be destroyed. Even if it was the intention of the Creator, we are still alive and living. I beg of you, please save the world. Okay, bud. Commodore Puler is waiting for you in the basement to carry our hope. So long. Okay. Oh, you are here. Everybody looks confident. Although, you are going to an unknown land. There is no hesitation or wavering. Actually, it's my home village. A man of the sea isn't bothered by those little details. Anyway, we are ready to go. We absolutely have to stop the crazy conspiracy to annihilate the world. However, we should never give up rescuing our loved ones either. Let us be going, Dart. The ocean awaits you. The Commodore makes it sound simple, but I assume that this time it will be a long journey, won't it? Yes. Then I think you'd better get what you need from the city and come back. Thank you. It's okay. I'm happy to help you, Dart. Besides, please rescue Shauna. We give you our promise. Of course we will. I'll be waiting for you on the boat. Let's go. Yeah, well, I guess that's a pretty good stopping point if there ever is one. We're going on a big journey, heading off towards Rouge, Hashel's hometown, to pursue what I guess to be 3 different cities where remaining moon objects are that we can go and get and prevent something bad from happening. Like, here's the thing. I'm just going to briefly mention this, right? I don't really understand the point in getting all of the objects, because to me, okay, look, it just seems like a risk, right? Like, if those objects are there and they haven't yet been received, maybe I'm misunderstanding this, right? Maybe they haven't been taken, maybe they are preserved, maybe there's some defenses keeping them there. Let's just keep them there. Let's use them not yet being disrupted as a kind of safety net to go and just kill Zeeg directly, right? Like, I don't recall there being any degree of invulnerability. He's not, like, become the god of destruction yet. He hasn't eaten the Moonchild or something. Like, there is no imposition that I'm aware of, other than the fact that Zeeg is independently rather strong, that, like, should prevent us from just going in there and stabbing him a bunch. And getting the items that he needs to fulfill his goal just, like, feels like to me that it's a risk for us to carry them and have them in one place so they can be robbed from us or taken or otherwise, like, you know, disrupted. So I kind of see this pursuit as something doomed to fail a little bit or set things up to be worse than they could be. I would just, if this was me, right, and this was my character, my story, I wouldn't be touching any of these moon objects. I would be leaving them alone. I would be amassing the greatest army I can, putting together a huge fleet, everything I can, and just wholesaling going at Zeeg. Find him where he is. Crowd him. Kill him. He seems to be largely one dude who has some magic and was a dragoon, but, like, we are 7 dragoons. I don't know. That's fine though. So that's where we're going next. We're gonna go on a boat. Thanks for watching this episode of Legend of Dragoon. See you around. Bye.